So we were looking at the movement of embrace tiger and return to mountain, and that comes at the end of each section in the form in the yang style. So it comes after the punch, we do withdraw and push, and then we're turning back to our original starting position. So if I were facing sideways, and let's just say I did deflect parry, and here's my punch. So when I withdraw and push, I clear the arms, sink, and then returning that push. And then here's our embrace tiger. We're gonna shift back, turning the left foot, then we open the right foot out, and then we sink, crossing the arms, and then lifting up. So this is the return to mountain part. And then we step back, and then we do our closing posture. So one of my students was asking, what is the application on that? Which we'll show in a second. But let's talk a little bit about the mechanics of it. So from here, turning in, one thing I'm gonna keep the palms outward, I'm opening, and we can think of it as a double leg, like we're grabbing a leg. It can also be a single leg too. So if a person is standing in front of me, as I go to gather, I could be wrapping up a single leg. If I have both legs, my shoulders in play as well, I can kind of drive the person forward using my shoulder. When you see people do it in the form, sometimes you'll see them bending the back. So notice, I'm not really bending the back even though my body angles forward. So when I'm here, and we come across, I sink in the quad. So my thigh is supporting this structure. This leg may look straight, but it has a slight bend in the knee. And as we come across, just relaxing down into it. This leg, of course, working pretty hard. Everything else relaxed. And then we come up, shift the weight, and step back. So I'll show it from this angle. Open, the turn, sink here. So you can see, it's kind of like I'm squatting, but more so squatting into one leg or one side. And then up, right there. And we step back. Now I mentioned that it could be a double leg. In a minute you'll see as I do it with Jay that when I come across with the hand, as he's punching in, I'm catching his wrist or his forearm and extending him outward. So what happens if I catch his arm and I don't extend him outward, I try and go down? Well, my face is pretty vulnerable to any incoming attacks such as knees and things like that. So if he wanted to knee me in the face, it wouldn't be too hard. But if I open and extend him out, breaking his balance and his posture, now he's not thinking about kneeing me. He probably cannot do that. And as I go down, now I have his legs. That's one thing to think about. Another thing too is anytime you're going for a double leg in martial arts, double leg I'm referring to is grabbing both of your opponent's or partner's legs and taking them down to the mat or attempting to take them down. Anytime you do that, your head has to be kind of to the side of their body. So if their head is to the side of the body, there's a movement called the guillotine choke, where a person can wrap your head and choke you. It's kind of like a headlock, right? So one thing that grabbing the arm and extending the person out does is it keeps his arm around here as I go to grab his legs. Now he cannot wrap his arm around my head for that guillotine choke. So it's a really cool way of getting to the legs. Most people probably don't realize how much grappling is involved in Tai Chi. And so this is one that can be used as grappling very effectively, efficiently, and in a practical manner. Thank you. All right, so the move you wanted to know is after we do our punch at the end of the section, and then we come here, we push, and then we turn this way, and we come here and up, right? So if I'm facing this way, no matter what I'm doing, if I'm just got through pushing Jay's buddy or whatever, I could just be standing here, but the idea is that when I turn this way, notice I have my fingers up and my palms are outward. So maybe Jay didn't like me pushing his buddy, he's going to punch and my hand's here. So as I come around, I'm not only redirecting this punch, but I'm also gonna grab. As I grab, I'm pulling him down, but now I'm gonna grab his legs Now here, I can use my shoulder, I can drive the shoulder forward as I lift. Actually, I can drive the shoulder forward as I lift, or I don't have to stay still. I can step into it and take them down like a double leg takedown. So that's just kind of giving you an idea of when we're here and we come across, we're redirecting. So what if I do step in? I do a little shuffle step. That's my tap. So from this angle here, I open, down,